Nice guys.
בוקר טוב חברים, we're up to משלי פרק ט', פסוק י"ב. פרק ט', פסוק י"ב.
י"ב.
י"א? כי בי ירבו ימיך.
ויוסיפו לך שנות חיים.
ויוסיפו לך שנות חיים. פסוק י"א. כי...
בי זה התורה שבי.
תלמד ממני מוטי. כי בי ירבו ימיך ויוסיפו לך שנות חיים. החוכמה אומרת, כי בי ירבו ימיך, because of me, שזה תורה, ירבו ימיך, you're going to get to live long life, ויוסיפו לך שנות חיים, and משמיים, they're going to add, יתנו לך שנות חיים, מה זה שנות חיים? שנים, אומר רש"י, של פרנסה ועושר. I'm sorry? Here.
Quantity and quality.
So we explained yesterday that מי שלומד תורה זוכה לאריכות ימים, quality and also quantity. יש גמרא, רפי, can you please give me עירובין? I believe it's one. תראה, check, נ"ד.
עירובין 4?
נ"ד.
לא, אתה עקר. עירובין, star one was it? תראה שמה, דף נ"ד is there?
לא. זה... כן, לא.
איפה מצ'י?
כבוד הגב, זה צריך 2.
I know there is two. Is this volume one?
2. So that's the one. אני רואה הרבה כוכבים מהם.
כן, זה אחד מהם, זה הבעיה. חזק וברוך.
זה בדיוק בגבול. בדיוק בגבול, בסוף צריך את
יא חביבי, give me two.
2?
The Gemara says the famous story, my dear Ness.
Yes.
Gemara says, תסגר מצוות, עבדו חמם. The Gemara says the famous story, מה כתוב? היה, there was a rabbi, קראו לו רבי פרדה.
פרדה?
רבי פרדה. איזה מוטי.
לא, למדנו היום רק פרדה.
I know. So sweet. רבי פרדה, הווה להוא תלמידה. Rabbi Preda had a student that used to teach him 400 times. You hear, Albert?
100 times.
Usually I do between 3 to 10 here. Not much. But this one, 400 times. All right. Whatever halakha is teaching him over and over 400 times. One day, people came to Rabbi Preda and he had to leave. They came to him, listen, there's something, we need you. Well, okay. Before he left, he finished teaching this student 400 times. All right, after 400 times, usually the rabbi would ask him, okay, now I want you to go over the class. Malamadnu. And every time, after 400 times, he'll get it, and he'll review back to the rabbi. This day, the rabbi asked him, no, what's the question, Shalak Mara? No, he doesn't know. Amar le, Rabbi Preda asked the student, "Mai shena ha'idna?" What happened today that you didn't get it? We did it 400 times already. How come you don't have it? Amar le, he told him, from the second, I knew that you have to go. I didn't pay attention. I lost it. So after 200 times, I said, sorry, I wasn't focusing. Why? Because I said maybe now he's going to leave me. Maybe now he's going to leave me. Maybe now he's going to leave me. So every time you review it, I thought that this is the last class. So I didn't pay attention. I'm like, okay, I got it. So now, please pay attention. We're going to go over the Sugya another 400 times.
Another 4?
Yeah. Kitzur, after 400 times that he reviewed to the students, a voice came from heaven, but call. Ve'amra, and asked Rabbi Preda, what do you rather? Do you rather that we should give you 400 years to live?
400?
We're going to give you to live 400 years.
Okay.
Or you and your whole generation will go to Olam Haba because of you.
Wow.
What do you want? To live 400 years? Or you get you and your whole generation is cool, Olam Haba. Amar, that me and my entire generation is called Olam Haba. Amar HaKadosh Baruch Hu, tnu lo zeh ve'zeh. Give him both.
Shlomo HaMelech, no?
What?
Where he asked for,
Why?
he asked for wealth or smarts, and he.
Yeah, but that's him. Here, he gives it to others.
Okay.
It's either me or others.
I understand.
It's not, it's him and others in this case.
The same idea.
Him and his whole generation.
It's either I live 400 years, so it's me. Versus the generation is get to live, go to Olam
The
Haba.
same thing, though. Hashem, he asked for
Yeah.
So now, you see from here,
What do you see?
what do you see? Lama was zachal l'arichut yamim. What was his lucky to get to live a long life?
Patience. He had patience.
Torah. People are very impressed with the rabbi, and I'm very impressed with the student. How come a student listens 400 times? It's big.
Yeah.
When you read such a story, you always look at the rabbi. Wow.
That's.
But I look at the student that he had the patience to. You see, I'm impressed from the students that has the patience to go over and over for 400 times. The rabbi can do it. The students, they cannot do it. And here he did it. I don't know. I'm very impressed with it. No, it's okay. הבנתם את זה, לא הבנתם את זה. So מה אתה רואה מפה? שמי שלומד תורה, what do you see from here?
Long life.
זוכה לאריכות ימים. הבנת או לא הבנת? כן.
They also live for 400 years.
No, only him.
Only him live.
He lived for 400 years, and him and his generation were lucky
to go to
Olam Haba.
Okay.
We good?
How does it work? No, meaning when the Torah says that Torah is going to give arikut yamim, right? But is that not like taking, meaning if a person's going to get a check here or a person's going to check in Olam Haba, anything, whether it's money, like Rashi says, it's parnasa, or it's living a long life. By giving it to you
now
here,
you know why I'm very impressed from the Talmud, because he came back. Yes.
Is it not upstairs taking away?
I'm sorry?
Is it not taking away from his Olam Haba?
Not at all, no.
What do you mean, if a person gets paid here and you live an extra year, a person lives an extra year in this world, at the end of the day, he could have gotten that payment upstairs.
Not at all.
A person give a good Oshed. He could have gotten that payment upstairs.
Upstairs, Oshed doesn't work anyway. If I give you upstairs, up there, if I give you $2 billion, what would you do? Shop where? Trump's hotel? Nothing. So, no, he's going to go with product shoes because it doesn't work over there. And anyway, you hear Isaac?
Yeah.
Good. So, בוודאי, פה זה עולם העשייה. Here you do. Whatever you do here, that's what you're going to go up there and you're going to collect. Or whatever mitzvot, Torah, or Maasim Tovim that you did. Okay? Got it?
Yeah, but if a person gets paid here He could have gone and paid upstairs.
It's Hashem is not paying him. Hashem is giving him an opportunity to live another almost 300 something years extra.
Okay.
And with those years that you're gonna do Torah, so I'm giving you an option to that your Olam Haba is gonna grow double and triple million times.
זה double head, يعني.
ודאי.
So but what about the parnasa aspect? Again, it comes down to it. If let's say a person did a mitzvah, he puts on tzitzit, and now okay, you did a mitzvah, you got a
I
mitzvah.
explained already in the past. Parnasa Hashem gives us because He has to.
Okay, he has to just support us.
That's
More
it.
than comfortable, he doesn't have to be there.
There's no more comfortable. I don't need more. I told you already yesterday.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no more. I would just, you could ask Avi, he got it already.
Why does he have to give us? Like, there are
Wow.
people who, if he has to give us, why do we have anis?
Why do we what?
Anim.
On him? So you should start, so you and I, we should do mitzvah tzedakah.
Okay, I hear, but I'm saying like.
What are you saying?
The Ani should suffer so we can have it.
Who says it suffers?
Most people,
Most people are not ani.
Yeah.
No. You know what's ani ayom? He doesn't have enough money to spend for luxury. זה ani ayom.
אביון.
אין אביון היום. תשכח מזה. It doesn't exist avion.
Yeah.
Who is avion today? Young people, Baruch Hashem, they rent, they have food, they have clothes. The question is how much he's going to spend. Where is going to be in summer? Where is going to be winter break? How much he's going to spend on the wedding or bar mitzvah or brit milah? How expensive is going to be his wife's shoes and his daughters' dresses? That's all. About money, le'echol v'lishon, yesh to kulam. The question is how high of life you want to live. Especially today here in America, you have food stamps, you have Medicare, you have Section 8. It doesn't exist.
Rabbi, in this community, between yeshiva and living somewhere not close to the community, they become ani.
Listen, people pick.
I know people that.
Hold on. People pick a certain schools that you want because they want to be in a certain community, and they want to be in a certain avira and crowd. Okay, you don't think so? So what's your question?
But where should they be? Which crowd?
I'm not going to tell you which crowd.
You want to give them a certain education, not so much because I want my friend to hang out.
I'm not going to go into the education. I don't know what lawyers and judges and doctors came out from those educations, and they all end up selling shoes and clothes. So give me a break. Education. Yes.
You have.
Baklal זה הכלל פה in the community. זה הכלל.
Community, you have a standard. You don't have like a cheap
people, education. What education you talking about? What education?
Not the
YDE, okay? They have to be on YDE today. Go to YDE. They have to
being in
YDE. They have to be with their friends, with their cousins, with
the cousins. Okay. That's the price
at
you
the end of the
pay.
day, if I didn't care about my kid, why would I even be in Brooklyn?
Okay.
Sorry. Really?
You're right.
So I'm saying if I'm out for my kids, and I would
Okay.
I would live in Florida if I didn't care about my kid.
Okay, but
tight knit.
Right. But
Situation.
the only difference is that here you are in an avira that you have a bigger chance to keep him safe.
That's why
Religious wise, I'm talking.
That's why I'm here.
It's just-
Right.
Okay,
Fair. But among that also,
Right.
you can lease more cars, and among that, the rent is a little different than other places. It's give and take. Okay, so it's give and take.
Go to Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee,
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
right. And try your business there. It's also the same. The same thing. It's give and take. That's one. Second, people complain about tuition. I don't know why you have to complain about tuition.
$30,000 just something for them.
Stop here. Why when it comes to rent in the summer to pay $30,000 a house, it's okay. Why? 30. It's the easy. That's the lowest. That's the Hazit case.
Without a pool.
They pay 50,000 and 70 and 80,000 also.
There is no
All the kids get to stay in the house.
I'm asking why one. לא משנה, but no. But איפה הסולם הערכים? I'm asking a simple question. Why when it comes to education, he complains? But it's so easy to spend for 8 weeks, 50, 70,000. It becomes easy. Why?
It's not easy.
It's not easy. So, Habibi, here is you pick and choose. אני, if I have 70, שנייה, יש סולם ערכים. If my standard is education comes first, well then winter break and summer comes second, not the opposite.
Order of importance.
That's it.
Order of importance.
בוודאי. חביבי, אין חביבי. אתה לא יכול, תקשיב טוב, רפי, you cannot eat the whole cake and leave it complete. אין כזה דבר. לא שייך. It's give and take. So,
הם הולכים חיים בבית אחד בדיל, 3-4 משפחות.
נו, ברבים, במכות, בעצבים.
כל אחד בחדר אחד.
רק להיות שם, רק להגיד שהייתי.
אוקיי.
בסדר, זה הסוסייטי היום, זהו.
אני לא חי סוסייטי, אני חי נורמלי, לא סוסייטי.
Why you go and spend money you don't have? So if I don't go, my children are not going to get married. So Hashem gonna marry you.
אוקיי, so sure. שטויות,
That's everybody's answer. כל אחד עונה אותו תשובה. אוקיי. אז בשביל זה ללכת למקומות שאין לו כסף ללכת? לא, זה the right thing? זה לא.
חיים על 3-4 משפחות בבית אחד של 30,000.
בשביל שהילדים יתחתנו? מי אמר שהילדים יתחתנו גם?
אתה יכול להגיד גם...
אני שואל דבר פשוט. Why when it comes to education we complain if you're screaming education, why?
Because when you have 4 kids and each kid is $25,000.
הבית ספר עולה לו $100,000. זה יכול לעלות לו $7,000-8,000 מהחיים שם בשותפות שם כמה אנשים. אז מה עכשיו, זה $7,000 יחנוק?
זה לא 7,000. אנשים לא... Nobody pays 7,000 and nobody pays 100,000.
How much is it?
Nobody pays a winter break 7,000 and nobody pays 100,000.
כל שנה, 40,000. היום 40,000.
איזה 7,000? What are you kidding me? 7,000?
נס חי לבד. הוא לבד. יהיו עשיר.
Say amen.
He went alone. He didn't
If he said it, amen. That's it. Yes. So all I'm saying is...
30 grand in the summer.
I said 32.
If you spend 30 grand in the summer for a house.
Who spent 30? That's the minimum they do here.
Not for the house, not for the camp and all that.
I don't have 30.
You have 4 or 5 kids in one house.
There's
Here,
no 30.
you have 30 grand a kid, you're at 150 grand.
Habibi, you have okay, okay. If you talk about standards, okay? If I have the 30,000, it will go to education and skip vacation. That's it. People today, they struggle not about education and payment. They struggle, and again, I'm not talking about everybody. I'm just giving you the picture.
Well, lifestyle.
Yeah. You have the 30,000, you should go to education and skip a vacation. Okay, cool. We have winter break, we have summer vacation, and then we have also the couple, between Pesach and Purim, they also have to go, their own.
Yeah, of course.
I never knew the halakha.
Relax.
I knew it.
Not,
My friend,
forget it.
a friend of mine, very close, he went, he took the kids for the winter break, he went. So he came back, and a month after, before Purim, he called, I'm sorry, I'm not going to come. Sure, I'm going for vacation. You just went to vacation. No.
This was not vacation.
זה היה trip. This is a vacation. Taking the kids, he spent almost 30,000 for 8 days. That's called trip. Now they came back with the kids 3 weeks after. Now he goes only with his wife, and that's called vacation. Okay, fine. So now so what are you complaining about tuition?
No,
Okay, so
I'm sure that guy's not complaining about tuition.
don't be so sure.
Everybody complains about tuition.
Yeah, because you could go to yeshiva that 10 grand to have 30 grand.
יפה מאוד. Baruch Hashem, my father did a good job, and Baruch Hashem, we all came normal. Okay, all I'm saying is the standards here that people want to live. It's above the income. So what are you complaining? But no matter what, if number one comes education, Hinuch, That's number one. And don't complain about vacation. Vacation is extra. It's a luxury. So stop complaining. And once again, today people have money to live regular life. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm saying most. And those who doesn't have, Baruch Hashem, today you live in America, in addition, they have all the organizations that help them. What are you talking about?
They all help.
As enayam, you cannot complain, I don't have. Le'echol Baruch Hashem, yesh, bgadim yesh. The question is, do you want the brand on your, on your wife's jacket? Okay, that's your, that's your issue. אבל זה לא נכון to come and complain. So going back to the pasuk, אומר לך פה שלמה המלך, כי בי ירבו ימיך ויוסיפו לך שנות חיים. אומר רש"י, חיים של פרנסה ועושר. תלמד תורה, תלמד. התורה is going to take care of you. זהו זה. הבנת או לא הבנת?
מובן.
מה אתה שואל?
מה שאני שואל.
אבל לא שואל.
הוא שאל, חלאס.
אני אומר, הבן אדם עצמו, באישה, she wants to go, what is the guy's going to do? Really, באמת, אני לא צוחק. If you have the other side, and they, like you said, they go by themselves, maybe the guy doesn't want to go, but the wife is telling him, I'm tired, I worked so hard today, I have this, what is going to do,
I cannot answer that question, brother. I cannot answer that question.
What is going to do?
אני לא יכול לענות על השאלה שלך. And you know why.
הוא לא רוצה להיכנס לבעיה.
זה לא בעיה בכלל. אני חושב that we lost what is marriage. I really think we really lost what is marriage. Marriage it's about a relationship between a husband and a wife. That's marriage. Instead of focusing about the relationship, we're focusing about something else outside.
Materialism.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying marriage is about you and I relationship. So when the wife has this concept of relationship, a vacation is going to be second. But today, because of number one, it's vacation, so she puts all the pressure on him because she wants to go out.
Rabbi, the man has it hard. In this community, the man
Okay.
has it hard.
I'm saying, all I said is, we lost what is marriage is all about. It's about relationship between a husband and a wife.
Maybe they lost what marriage is about.
That's why there is classes. At least once a month. Send your wife there and everything is going to work better. Yalla, next. Pasuk Yud Bet. It's 1-0 mine. Im hachamta lach. Velatzta levadecha tisa. Wow. Omer Shlomo HaMelech Habibi. If you learned, אם אתה למדת משהו, it's yours. ולצת לבדך תיסע. You did it, it's your loss. Meaning, Shlomo HaMelech is telling us, for us and our children, do you know how you raise children? You don't learn from me, you don't do me any favor. It's for you benefit. If you're going to learn, you're going to get good marks, you're going to grow, you'll succeed. If not, you'll pay the price. That's it. I want to read you a line the rabbi has in his book, Zot Emunati. He has over here 10 rules how to raise children. 12, 14. 14 rules, klalim, all right? How to raise children. Rule number,
Who wrote this up?
the Rabbi Alav Shalom, and he has, it's called Hinuch HaYiladim. Rule Yud, 10. לא לתת הרגשה כי הוא עושה טובה לאחרים בקיום הדרישות. Don't give a child a feelings that he does you a favor. ואינם, אלא לטובת עצמו. It's for your benefit. שמעתם מה כתוב? By the way, this, I grew up all my life. I thought if you learn,
It's for you.
it's for you. You're not going to learn, you're going to lose, you're going to pay the price. And then later on, don't complain about anybody.
And the kid doesn't know what the price is. He doesn't.
Hold on. ובזה צריך חוכמה, you got to be very wise, ושיקול דעת איך לפעול, how to do it. You have to bribe the kid. You have to make him want. You have to make it sweet. You have to, you want to make it so enjoyable that he's going to want it. But after all, it's for you, it's not for me. What up, Shlomo? Meaning, if you learn in the morning Gemara, you're going to gain. If you're not learning, it's you lose. That's it. You're gonna lose.
Sometimes people don't understand till later on.
Okay.
They need that push in the beginning.
That's why there is.
then
That's why
they
there is a
won't regret
rabbi
it.
who calls. But what happens after the phone call? What's the question? מוטי לא צריך את ההערה הזאת. הבנת? מי שלומד זה בשבילך. לא למדת, אתה תאכל אותה. זה מה שאומר לך פה שלמה המלך. אם חכמת, חכמת לך. ולצת, לבדך תיסע. היית לץ, בישיבה, you were a joker, you didn't study, and then he complains why יש לו בעיות, and he has zero education, and יש לו בעיות בחיים. לא למד, לא התקדם, he doesn't know. I always tell the kids in school, learn for your benefit. Why? They're very simple. And in a few years, you can get married and you can have children. And homework is going to be, you can have homework. Now, if you don't know Hebrew, okay, so you can have Humash, Gemara, Mishnah Brura, Halacha, Navi. You don't know. What's going to happen, if you need help, you're going to have to hire a tutor. Habibi, you're going to pay 100, 130 every time. So what do you want? To save the money, or you're going to have to spend the money then? Learn now, so later on you don't have to pay so much money. Again, you don't do me a favor. You're doing yourself a favor. But if not, you're gonna pay a heavier price. Years ago, I used to teach. One of the subjects that I used to teach was the language, Hebrew language. You guys remember? I see you're in trouble. Good. So listen to me. I was a kid going back 12 years ago. 12 years ago. And I used to teach them. And the guy didn't listen. I don't know, 3 years ago, he tells me, Rabbi, I want to tell you something. He took his father's business in the city, and he has customers, big customers that came from Israel. And he tells me, Rabbi, I'm going crazy. I could have a great deal with them, but because I don't have the Hebrew language.
My son told me that one time. I didn't teach him Arabic because they went somewhere and they were speaking Arabic. He get people from the Middle East. They get, you didn't speak to me Arabic. He blamed me for not teaching him Arabic. I told him you didn't want to learn.
ברוך השם. תגיד לו, ולצת לבדך תיסע. So this kid tells me, Rabbi, you know what, I'm looking for the Hebrew dictionary. I'm trying to talk to them, to communicate with them. I'm telling you, I feel so bad. Why I didn't take advantage when you taught us, and we took it so lightly. זה מה שאומר לך פה שלמה המלך. ולצת, היית לץ בכיתה, you were a joker, you were not serious, לבדך תיסע, you can carry it on your own shoulder. מה צריך לעשות? תלמד. מי שלומד, if you learn, you'll never regret. כי זה חוכמה. חוכמה, it's powerful. You know why? Because חוכמה, it stays in you. Nobody can take away your חוכמה. Nobody can take away your wisdom. כי אתה חכם. Education means it's something that you're going to carry your entire life. If you're going to carry it, you're going to benefit out of it. If you're not going to carry, if money, either you have it in the bank or you're not going to have it, but it's not in you. But chokhmah, wherever you're going to go, wherever you're going to travel, it's always with you. There's a story about business people that were traveling, they were in a boat. And each person had his own merchandise. And they were talking. What do you have? What do you have? So this guy says, I'm in the diamond industry, and wow. And the other one talks about that he's in the jewelry, and the other one talks about carpets, and the other one about clothes, and everybody had what to offer. And there's someone looks very religious. They ask him, where is your merchandise? He said, wow, my merchandise is the most expensive. I'm making money if I get it. Where is it? Somewhere. So everybody was starting to laugh at this rabbi. What do you have? We all have suitcases and luggages and boxes. And, when you go to a show, you bring the whole store with you. He said, look at the rabbi. No, what do you have? I have. Where is it? Not here. So what are you doing? All right. So a couple of days after, before the the cruise, the boat got to the shore. The big waves, storm, crazy storm. And the boat went up and down and up and down. What happened? Akol halach. People almost drowned, but somehow they got to the shore. Once they got to the shore, they're crying. They're all crying. They lost their money. They lost everything. They lost their future. They went to the city. They don't know anybody. They tried to work, nothing. You want to make money? Go clean the bathroom, go to a restaurant, be a waiter. I'm a waiter. I was a millionaire. Wow. This rabbi, he went to the shul. Shalom Aleichem, Aleichem Sholem. What's your name? Reb Shmuel. Yeah, well, what's your business? No business. I don't know a little bit Torah. Oh, yeah? Chavot. All right, this rabbi gets up, he gives a class. Wow. The whole shul went crazy. The rabbi asked him, can you please, Shabbat, we have the whole city, do me a favor, you give the Lashon Shabbat afternoon. Why not? Shabbat afternoon, the whole shul, 500 people come. There is a special guest, he gets up, he gives a class. Wow. People went nuts. What a class. They enjoyed every minute. He connected the Gemara and the Midrashim and the Halachot and the Zohar and the Kabbalah and the whole life. Mashu. They walked out. Wow. We want this rabbi in our shul. We want to build you something. We need a school. You can be a Rosh Yeshiva. Among the guests, among the people that were there, Mihayu,
Those guys.
the guys from the boat. Rabbi, can you help us? What do you need? We lost all the money. Do you remember in the boat? You guys were making fun of me. And I told you I have something that's within me and I'm good. Now you see. I had Torah with me. The Torah saved me. Whatever you're going to throw me, whatever city, town you're going to throw me, I'm always going to have the Chokhmah with me. And the Chokhmah works with me everywhere I go. Your merchandise, if you have it, you make business. If you don't have it, you lost everything. So what do you have? Nothing. הבנתם? בוודאי, עזר להם, בוודאי שהוא עזר והכל הכל. But the idea is, אומר שלמה המלך, אם חכמת, חכמת לך. If you're learning, it's your benefit. Now, Rabbi say, the same way we always teach our kids, you should learn why, because that's your future. And I'm telling you guys, learn because that's your future in Olam Haba. You're not going to learn here. Is what's going to happen. The same kid who doesn't listen to his father, and when he turns 23, 25, 28, then he feels sorry. Why didn't I took my school serious, right? But it's too late. But he feels bad. The same feeling, but this times million, happens out there in Olam Haba. They gave us 70, 80, 90 years to live. I want to see your luggage. They open your luggage. What do you have? Did you finish Shas? Did you finish Tanakh? Malamata. You have a whole thing. Did you finish 2 books? Malamata. והכאב זה נצח. ואני אומר לכם, and I'm telling you the same way, we tell our children, take advantage. Learning in the morning and learning at night. That's the minimum. Remember, whatever you learn now, this is what you're going to come up to Shamayim. Im hachamta, hachamta lach. If you're not going to take your life serious here, you're going to be there up Shamayim. Why didn't I? Why? והכאב זה נצח. It's endless. לכן מה צריך לעשות? Grab whatever you have. Whatever you can. Number one, remember, the first questions they ask you is, Kavata etim leTorah. Did you have set of time? Consistently. Don't break it. Hakvi'ut is going to build you something powerful. I'm here tired. It's nice. Habibi, you got to be strong. If you do that, beside the bracha that the Torah gives us, and beside the blessings that you get after, but as far as a Jew, and we all believe in Olam Haba, and we all believe Shakadosh Baruch Hu B'Shalem Sachar Tov, we have to take advantage. You know, in Torah we have Hilchot Shmita. What is Shmita? 6 years you work, and then what happens?
7 years.
יפה מאוד, אומר רבי בראל, when a person gets to the age of 60, חלאס. Take a break, אתה נכנס עכשיו לשנות ה-70, שמיטה, שבת להשם. I don't know here so much, but I know in Israel, they have, once people gets to a certain age, I think pension, gives a pension.
63.
Yeah. They have, you know, people that once they stop working, it's either the body gets old and the brain stop working. It's a ba'aya. And then he fights with his wife and the kids. Just happens right then. Smart people, what they do, I saw it in Israel, in many places, they have it called Kolel Hatziyom. נכון אריאל? כולל חצי יום. מה זה כולל חצי יום? Every day. They wake up in the morning early, like, you know, brush harit, they have breakfast with their wife, whatever it is, and then from 9:30, 10 till 1.
Yeah.
They learn. They learn every day.
Only on Shemitah?
No, that's it.
Oh, that's the
Because they
Till
got
the rest of their life.
once they retire.
Yes. They have a plan. What's the plan? Kol al-Hatzi Yom. You know, my uncle, I have an uncle, Shebari. He has shoe factory. יש לו מניינים the whole day. כל היום, מהבוקר עד הלילה. ויש לו, I don't know how many classes he has there. The whole day. יש לו ככה. יש לו מניינים וכולל, in addition, יש לו כולל חצי יום. What is the כולל חצי יום? זה. And, you know, once you get to this age, you always have a lot of yahrzeit. של האבא, של האמא, the father, the mother, the uncle, the brother, the father-in-law, the mother-in-law. Between, if you got 30 guys, every week almost, יש לך שם איזה ערייat, איזה אזכרה. They have lunch. כמעט, every a week or two, they have lunch. They have a caterer who comes, and marakim, ואוכל, חביבים, חיים טוב, yeah, חיים טוב. So I once went to that class. ישבתי שמה. Some people at the age 70, some 80, 85, and they have that filming. You know, people that worked, and now they sit down and learn, they appreciate life so much, and they enjoy, they will never miss it unless they have to go to the doctor, which, but they have a plan. The plan is, I'm going to age, Baruch Hashem, let me grab every day. אתם יודעים, אני שמעתי, החכם עובדיה יוסף, ממי שמעתי את זה? From one of his גבאים. He said once the rabbi, he reached age of 80, Amar, from now on, every day is a gift. He stopped his Kabbalat Panim that he used to do, like, you know, visitors and meeting. Amar, every day is a gift. I have no time now. שמעתם? בגיל 80, הוריד, you know, when he used to spend time with people, because of חתך. Only if it was an emergency or משהו ממש, the whole fine. חוץ מזה, הוא חתך הרבה. Why? אמר, now, it's my time. But once he reached the age of 80, אמר, כל יום זה מתנה. ימי שנותנו בהם 70 שנה, ואם בגבורות 80. חלאס, you get to the age of 80, every day זה מתנה. Now, he was lucky to get to that age, you know, to that age. But why to wait to that age when you're already a halash, you don't function the same. You know, Baruch Hashem, you're young, and you have the energy, and you have the time, and you have the power. Take advantage. Whatever you invest here, that's what goes with you. It's so sad. I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm saying from experience when people ask me to come to speak, בשבעה, eulogy and funerals וכדומה. אתה אומר, על מה לדבר? The guy was nice, but at the end of the day, למד, לא למד. זה עצוב, it's sad sometimes. The guy never finished even one מסכת. יש לך תנ"ך, you're a Jew, למדת פעם תורה, נביאים, כתובים. Did you ever open ספר משלי? ever open ספר שמואל, מלכים, יחזקאל, ירמיה? 80 years I gave you here, לא עשית כלום. It's sad. אדם צריך, a person has to want it. כי הרצון יוליד רצון. מי שרוצה, it's gonna bring him to want to do something. But if you don't have it, you should, some people that just shut down. אין להם את זה. זה עצוב. אתה בא למעלה, מה? לכן צריך לדעת, אומר לך פה שלמה המלך, אם חכמת לך. If you learn, that's what you're gonna take with you למעלה. It says in Yonatan Admoni, he brings down that a person, after a person dies, so then what happens? The friends come to the funeral, right? They go to somewhere like that, in Borough Park over there, right? 67. They come there, and there your friends who spend many years with you, they tell you goodbye. And who goes to the cemetery? The kids. Right? Family. And once they buried him, who is there with him? Nobody. Where is the money that you were running all your life? He doesn't care about you anymore. He's in the bank, and the kid's going to take it or going to fight over it. And the kids that you spend all your life for them, ma'asim lecha, le'enu nishmat. And your friends, oy. Ma'asim, not much. So who's going to walk with you after everybody left you in the cemetery? Only Torah, mitzvot, and ma'asim tovim. Shabbatim? But what do? We spend time with friends. That one day they're not going to care about you. Now, I'm not saying don't spend time with your friends. I'm not saying that. But a person has to know when you have a precious time, where should you invest? Shabbat afternoon. You have Baruch Hashem, people come over. Beautiful. But after an hour or two, come to learn. Or bring them to learn. But you spend time till mincha, muharam. ושורפים את החיים ככה, על חברים ועוד חברים, מה? אדם צריך, you have to focus on your future. איך אני בא למעלה, not empty hands. I want to come there knowing Torah, משהו. And the more you know, you're going to get a special welcome up there in Shamayim. This is what sometimes we miss. כי אנחנו עסוקים, we're busy. The fact that we're sitting here, we have some time to think about life. Look, Baruch Hashem, we worked. And Baruch Hashem, there's people over here that Hashem berech otchem to marry your kids. So think about, you worked for 20 years, 30 years for the kids, Baruch Hashem. And Baruch Hashem, they married. They're out of the house. So you saw that you worked for your kids, and at the end of the day, Baruch Hashem, they're out of the house, and now it's their time to build their own future with their families and kids. So now, mata oseh. So we have to know this. Sometimes you have to be a little selfish. Nothing is wrong about it. I'm not telling you don't care about the kids. We care so much about our kids. But remember, the same way you want your kids to have a good future, you deserve to have a good future also. I want to end up with a story Rabbi did. One day, he saw a kid in the yeshiva. He wasn't serious. He called him in and he tells him, Joe, let me ask you, Be'ezrat Hashem, a couple of years from now, you could get married? Yeah, Be'ezrat Hashem. And he asked him, which school would you which school would you want to put your kids? He tells him the best school. He says, why? Because I want him to have a good education. Why? I want him to have because I want him to have a future. It's beautiful. So he says to him, why you think you don't deserve to be that kid also? You're telling me you want your son to have the best education, the best school, the best, so he should have a great life. So he tells him, why don't you think that you deserve to be that kid? Meaning, you care about your son. But wouldn't you care about yourself? Meaning, why don't you care about your own future and your own good education? Because what you're doing to your son, that's exactly what your father did to you. Are you doing the same thing? Meaning, the same way you care about your son, why you think that you deserve any less? You hear what he told them? So he tells them, take your life, you're in a school, learn, take advantage of it. So Baruch Hashem, we're learning every morning. And Baruch Hashem, we're learning every night, Baruch Hashem. But we gotta know to be consistent. This is the classes that's gonna take you or pick you up, and whoa, we're gonna take you far, B'ezrat Hashem. You should all have ברכה והצלחה בכל מעשה וחלק. הקדוש.